This is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Dawson James Small Cap Growth Conference 2016 right here in Jupiter, Florida. I have with me Louis Laflamme of Opsens. It's a publicly traded company, and the symbol is OPSSF. Louis, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you, Shelley, to have me here.
It's good to have you. Let's start out with an overview of the company and tell our audience.
Yeah. So Opsens is very proud to bring fiber optic in the field of interventional cardiology with a unique pressure guide wire that measures blood pressure in the coronary arteries. So it's a fully approved product all over the world in Japan, Europe, Canada, and US.
How does it work?
Well, it's quite interesting. You know, fiber optic we see this as the future in various fields. In our case, we use light to get the pressure measurement inside the device.
And you put it inside the body, and where do you put it, in the arm? Or?
Well, Opsens has been the owner of very strong IP in the field of pressure sensing using fiber optic. And today, we introduce this fiber optic sensor into a very unique guide wire that will be inserted inside the human body. So with that, you can be able to assess properly the severity of a coronary blockage. And in that context, the cardiologists are using this information to make the right diagnostic.
What does this medical device compete with? What is it replacing, so to speak?
Yeah. So we are using this device for a procedure called the fractional flow reserve, which is a very trendy procedure in the field of cardiology. So today, the players that are owning the most significant market share are using electrical pressure sensor. In our case, we are bringing again this unique fiber optic technology with also a unique guide wire design that help the workflow, that help the cardiologist to perform the right diagnostic to achieve at the end the best outcome for patients.
Is this reimbursable?
It's a device that is bundled into the reimbursement of the PCI procedure. So in that context, we can answer yes.
What size market is this?
You know, it's a growing market. A few years ago, let's say prior to 2009, before the delivery of strong clinical study about FFR, market was very small. Right after that, we saw the market growing from around $60 million to more than $400 million in the fiscal year 2016. And we still see a trend of this market growing, with also possibility to see over time additional clinical study that could even bring this market to a higher level.
And it's available in how many countries?
Well, we are selling this device today in more than 20 countries. This being said, obviously our crucial markets are US, Japan, Europe, and Canada.
Louis, in the world of medical devices, especially diagnostics, how accepted is fiber optics by the market?
I would say that the physicians have a strong appetite for fiber optic. So, fiber optic is perceived as technology of the future, and I would say that the impression or the first impression when we approach people with fiber optic, it's very positive. And there is other, device that use fiber optic in various applications in medical industry.
How does it compare in accuracy to other testing?
You know, there was some editorial document that were produced by the founders or the inventor of the fractional flow reserve procedure, and in that document, they mentioned that Dr. Nico Pels and Bernard Debrun have used 100 OptoWire of Opsens, and in those 100 wires, there was no drift. While when they talk about competition, they were seeing, a inaccuracy in the pressure measurement. So based on this document, we have strong confidence that we have the most accurate device in the market.
Where does this science come from?
You know, we built everything from scratch. I mean, initially we built the pressure sensing technology using fiber optic, and after that we built the guide wire technology which is the component where we insert our fiber optic sensor. So everything has been built in Quebec City, where it's a strong hub in terms of sensing and fiber optic technologies.
What's your background?
Well, in my case, I've been the CFO of Opsens for the first 7 or 8 years of the company, and in the last 4 years, I've been the president and CEO. My academic background is I'm a CPA, but I've been working all my life in high-tech companies.
Louis, let's talk about FDA approvals in other countries, particularly Canada and the U.S. Can you comment on that?
Yeah, sure. We are quite proud to say that our OptoWire device and the monitor that goes with the OptoWire are approved in Japan, Europe, Canada, and US. So in the US, we already have the second version of the product being approved. So in that context, from a regulatory standpoint, we are ready to move on with a larger commercialization, which should provide, a strong value for our shareholders.
Now, that's my next question is, we're almost at the end of 2016. What are some goals that you could tell me you'd like to achieve in 2017?
Okay, so in 2016, the company was aiming at doing a limited market release. So to get the feedback on our device from top key opinion leaders in the market. We achieved that. We got great reception on our product. So in 2017, you should expect to see Opsens increasing, the intensity of its commercialization of the device with its direct sales force in Canada and US, and also its distributor channels in Europe and Japan.
Louis, let's get your website out there for more information for our investor audience, please.
Yeah, so the website of Opsens is www.opsens.com, so OPSENS.
Ladies and gentlemen, Louis Laflamme from Opsens, OPSSF. It's a publicly traded company. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive, and we're coming to you live from the Dawson James Small Cap Growth Conference 2016 right here in Jupiter, Florida. Louis, I want to thank you for coming on to SNNLive.
Thank you very much, sir.
It's good to have you.